Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas and I'm here to do another value wine review. And by value I mean $20 or less. I was fortunate enough to find a Pinot Noir for under $20, which is rather rare these days, especially one from the Willamette Valley in Oregon. And the wine is called 60 Souls. Kind of a real neat little packaging. 60 Souls, 2015 vintage Pinot Noir from Willamette. Now I looked it up on the internet to try to get a little bit of background on it. I do know it's kind of a custom crush project done by a group called Pacific Highway Wines, and they custom crushed it over in Dundee at the Rocco Winery. And they stated on the website that it's two different districts or vineyards in a couple different districts, both the Eola Amity Hills district and the Yamhill Carlton AVA of Willamette. And aged 10 months in neutral French barrels and then another 6 months in bottle prior to release. So that'll give you the little tech background on it. I'll pour myself a little bit more. I did taste it just prior to recording just so I could get an overall feeling of how it was, so I wouldn't be quite on the spot, but I'll go ahead and go through it with you guys again. Color of the wine, I would say, is kind of a medium red toned color, kind of fading towards the edges. Once again, 2015 vintage, and so it's starting to lighten out on the edges of the glass, not turning brown or any discoloration like that. So still nice, really nice, pretty little color on the wine. On the nose, the wine shows definitely kind of a Bing cherry, Bing cherry, cranberry tone to it, a little bit of earthiness, but nothing like too outlandish or any green tones at all. More like a potting soil, like kind of organic earth tone to the wine. You know, this nose doesn't immediately pop out at you as like the classic Pinot Noir or what you'd expect in terms of those Pinot notes. And those of you that drink Pinot very often, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If I was to kind of smell and blind taste this, the nose wouldn't come out and automatically tell me it was Pinot Noir. Maybe it's because of that little oak aging, but you know, it is neutral French. So for me, this wine could or should have a little bit more verve on the nose. Could be from the age that it's not showing so bright right now. Good texture to the wine, a good mouthfeel, kind of a roundness to it. I would say the acid is in check and nice, streamlined, cool weather climate acidity. Alcohol is probably about medium, maybe medium, very moderate, it's like 14%. Didn't really check that. Look at me, 14%, exactly, 14.0. So the alcohol is nice and in check. Same thing as the nose, it's not wildly expressive. I would say the wine has like some cherry notes to it, some cranberry notes to it, maybe like some red currant vibe to the wine. Touch of earthiness, but nothing too super interesting. Overall, a serviceable wine, definitely I would say value-wise, $15 to $20 is where I would pay for it, and that's exactly what I paid for it, under 20. I think the actual retail price, what they were originally selling the wine for on the internet, was maybe 25, but nonetheless, very serviceable wine. I would probably put it in like anywhere from 86 to 87 points in terms of like the 100 point scale. Although I don't love to give those points out like that, but it kind of gives the general public a barometer of where I think the wine's value is in terms of the overall greatness of the wine. Anyways, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for following me here in the lovely Napa Valley, and please subscribe if you haven't yet. Also in the comments, leave any comments you could about what wines you would love me to review. I will do some more value plays like this, but also I'll do some more like collector style wines and the big heavy duty stuff that I come across. And we'll do kind of a little bit more wine reviews on the channel. Anyways, cheers, thanks for watching.